Not that long ago, at a family graduation party, I came face to face with my own racial bias. The guests were arriving, and the doorbell rang. I could see it was a person of color, and he was holding a pizza box. I wondered, who ordered a pizza? Well, he wasn't delivering a pizza. He was the neighbor down the block who had come to congratulate the graduate. He happened to bring a pizza with him to share with the guests. I have to be honest, it wasn't just the pizza box that made me think he was a delivery person. It was the color of his skin. I assumed he was not a guest. I was mortified. I had worked with people who experienced homelessness. I had taught English to adult immigrants. I thought I was pretty aware, and at the time I would have said, I am not a racist. That was a powerful call for me to dig deeper into my attitudes and beliefs. I read, I listened, I paid attention. I learned more about the dark side of our country's history, and I came to better understand how systematic racism has created racial inequities. I saw things through a new lens, but yet I found I could pack some of this away as I lived my life, an advantage of my whiteness. When George Floyd was killed and Minneapolis erupted in civil unrest, things shifted in my body and in my heart. As I watched the protests and familiar places burn, I cried. I cried for the pain, anger, and frustration that was being expressed on the streets. And I cried because I was afraid. I was afraid for myself and for my city. I'd seen this before, and this time it was in my backyard. I know we need a more just society. I don't know how we'll get there or when we'll get there. But I also know that I can no longer pack any of this away. I can no longer be silent. I can no longer be complicit. Racism has deep, deep roots, and I have much to learn. I've heard people say change is personal, and I believe this is true. I pray I have the courage to continue listening and learning, and the courage to do the hard work of change. This I believe.